On a brisk morning of March 26, 1872, in a modest workshop tucked along a busy American street, Thomas J. Martin stood over a tangle of pipes, valves, and polished metal fittings. The scent of oil and iron filled the air. Outside, horses clattered over cobblestones, and factory whistles echoed like distant warnings, reminders of how often fire ruled the day. Fire was a tyrant in those years. It devoured homes, factories, and dreams without mercy. Buckets of water passed from hand to hand were often too little, too late. Martin had seen it himself, families watching helplessly as flames consumed everything they owned. But today felt different. On his workbench rested his answer, a newly designed fire extinguisher system, portable, efficient, and powerful. Unlike the crude methods of the time, Martin's invention used a pressurized mechanism to project fire-suppressing liquid directly onto flames. It was precise. It was fast. It gave people a fighting chance. He tightened the final valve, his hands steady despite the weight of what this moment meant. "Let's see if you can tame a beast," he murmured. Behind the workshop, a controlled fire crackled inside a metal container. Orange tongues flickered hungrily, snapping at the air. Martin lifted his device, aimed carefully, and released the mechanism. A sharp hiss cut through the morning. A stream burst forth strong, focused, and struck the flames. For a moment, fire resisted, flaring defiantly. Then, slowly, almost reluctantly, it shrank, sputtered, and died. Silence. Only a thin curl of smoke remained, drifting upward like a defeated spirit. Martin exhaled, a quiet smile forming beneath his mustache. This was more than an invention, it was protection, hope, and perhaps a turning point in how people faced one of nature's oldest enemies. Later that day, as he submitted his patent, history quietly shifted. While no crowds gathered and no bells rang, the significance of the moment would ripple forward through time. Factories would grow safer. Firefighters would gain a new ally. Lives, countless lives, would be spared. And though the world might not remember the exact sound of that first hiss, it would remember what it meant. For the first time, fire did not win.